Hi guys! Saying hello to everybody who's joining the podcast. This is Doug Coach Francis. Alright, so batiin natin. Saying hello to Lori Care Ligaspi Bulaklak and also to Cram Retzel. Hello. Welcome to the show. Meron tayong magandang topic today. Alright, let's remove the background. Go. All right, this is the Dog Behind the Human podcast with me, your host, Doug Coach Francis. I am again flying solo for this episode, pero do not fret. We have a wonderful topic for you. Pag-usapan natin something lang na that's been getting my attention lately, and it is called animal hoarding. Ano ba yung animal hoarding na yun? Well, actually, I've been doing a little bit of research, or I'm reading a few articles about animal hoarding. Kasi, di ba, nauuso ngayon yung parang pagre-rescue ng mga animals. And I do rescue a few animals myself, especially yung cats. Pero even then, mahirap talaga pag-usapan yun, yun tungkol dun sa hoarding. Kasi it's very subtle, and a lot of people probably do not know what animal hoarding is. Siguro sinasabi nila is, maganda lang talaga yun, maganda lang talaga yung intention, di ba? Pero meron limit about dun sa what is animal hoarding, and is it really helping the dogs in general? Of course, we always want that. We want to have animal rescuers. Pero again, when I go to Facebook groups, makikita natin dyan, paki-rescue naman po itong dog, paki-alagaan naman po itong dog, or somebody picked up this dog kasi nakita ko, pinicturean ko. So, this is a very complicated topic. So, I just want to probably just bring out awareness. I'm not an expert in terms of this topic, pero we'll probably read a few articles, and then maybe in future episodes, kukuha tayo ng expert talaga in psychology. What's going on, no? So, pero ngayon, this is just a topic that I just thought of from the top of my head. And we're just going to pass through this first half of the show. Of course, second half of the show, we would want to answer your questions, okay? So, i-share nyo itong podcast natin, okay? Please share that. We do appreciate that. And siguro, simulan natin yung show sa pagpapalabas ng isang clip, no? I just found out, kasi wala naman tayong ganitong clip sa locally, at least, not that I know of. Pero ito, I was just doing a quick search kanina, and this came out. Of course, this is from the United States. Okay? So, ayan. Nilakihan lang natin. Nandito, makikita nyo sa screen. If you're watching this live, makikita nyo sa screen about this. Pero, the YouTube video says, worst case of animal hoarding as 118 dogs taken from Suwannee County home. Okay? So, this is a short video, pero panoorin lang natin. And then we're just going to probably skim through this a little bit and then pause from time to time just to give our thoughts, no? Again, this is something that parang I want to bring out awareness. Kasi ang dami nagsusulputan na parang animal rescue group sa Facebook. Though you want to help them, nakikita ko yung puso, pero that's also firing some signals na parang, teka lang, parang medyo naalagaan ba talaga yung mga dogs? Are you registered? Are you doing the proper protocols? So, kaya we're putting this as a topic. So, if you have any thoughts, if you're an animal lover, if you are an animal welfare advocate, or maybe you're knowledgeable, comment. Maybe we can even invite you to the show, no? Kasi gusto ko malaman what goes on into the mind of these people, okay? And then at the same time, what can we do about it? I mean, we want to find the balance between helping the animals and helping the people, diba? So anyway, so here is the video. Let me just play that. And
look at these pictures. These pictures show what the Suwannee County Sheriff says is the worst animal hoarding and neglect case he's seen. 118 dogs taken from a home earlier today. Deputies arresting 2 people, a father and his daughter, and charging them with a felony count of animal cruelty for each of those dogs.
All right.
On your side's Robert Bradfield spoke with the sheriff about what the property was like and how the dogs are now doing.
all right, so makikita natin doon sa video pa lang. There's a lot of dogs, and ito yung mga tipong aso na you would categorize as mutts in the US, or ito yung mga tinatawag natin Askal or Aspins. Basically, halo-halo. So, usually kasi mga ganito, we rescue them or nire-rescue sila, tapos dinadala sila dun sa bahay thinking na parang we're saving the life of this dog pag dinala natin dun sa bahay. Pero without adequate care or funding, yun yung nakikita ko. Parang it becomes a charity begging fest na nangyayari na parang please donate food kasi wala na makain itong mga dogs. Pero they were probably better off na nasa street and surviving versus you bring them into this space na it's not enough for them to even live comfortably. So, again, this is a very complicated topic and pinag-uusapan lang natin. Pero again, let's go back to the video real quick.
Suwannee County Sheriff Sam St. John says conditions at this home were so bad, he's unsure how the dogs were even fed. They were kept in fences, caked in mud.
Just real poor living conditions for the dog, unsanitary, unhealthy.
St. John says deputies first visited the home in early January and gave William Grau and his daughter Cheryl Articus 2 months to clean up the property. With a search warrant in hand, deputies and workers with 2 rescue agencies began.
Okay, so dito, they actually went through the proper avenues, no? Kung tutusin, meron akong isang video ata sa YouTube wherein nag-usapan pa to, na broadcast pa sa isang radio program. Tapos parang nirereklamo kasi naapektuhan na daw yung mga kapitbahay, nagkakaroon ng amoy, nagkakasakit na daw yung mga bata, yung mga kapitbahay, pero nandun yung animal shelter group. So, from the looks of the video din, parang halos pares lang itong piniplay ko ngayon na video if you're watching this live. If you're watching this on, on podcast, I'll do my best to share that in the link para pwede nyo rin makita. Diba? Pero yung nga, the goal is, kinukuha itong mga aso, tapos nilalagay dun sa isang lugar na it's not specifically designed to keep dogs. And naalala ko na meron kaming binisitang isang shelter din, or makeshift shelter sa Batangas nung pumutok yung taal at nirescue yung mga aso. Ang daming mga shelter welfare groups ang pumunta doon, pero ang gulo walang point person, binabagsak lang yung mga pagkain doon para sa animals, pero the people themselves who's running the place hindi trained, and then meron mga volunteer na vet or mga fresh grad na vet parang pumunta doon, pero sabi ko okay, pero ang gulo-gulo, no? So mas naawa pa ako doon sa mga aso na nandoon kasi hindi sila magkakilala tapos saka mo pinasok na ganun. Wala silang mga kanya-kanyang kennels or crate Tapos nakita ko pinapakain nila yung mga aso ng dog food na hinaluan ng kanin, which is great. Pero ilalapag nila ngayon doon sa mga food bowl, nakahilera, tapos bahala na kung sino yung kakain. Bahala na kung sino yung makakain, tsaka hindi. As a dog behavior professional, that just blows my mind. Paano kung fearful yung isang aso, hindi na siya nakakain. Diba? Kung siga yung isang aso, tapos resource guarder siya, paano pag inaway niya yung isang aso? So, yung mga ganon, parang nandun yung puso. Pero, I think, bago pa lumalaki yung mga lumala or lumaki yung ganito, I just want to start a conversation about this topic. And, kaya ito yung nagiging topic natin. And meron ako mga ibang resource na babasahin din natin a few moments. Again, gusto ko lang pag-usapan to.
Again, removing the dogs Tuesday morning. St. John says the victim's advocate was at the home to support Grau and Articus.
From what we've seen, that these conditions were not improving. Even once we made contact with them and told them they needed, to do something, they didn't do it.
Many of the dogs have mange, and St. John says many were missing hair, while others showed signs of severe malnutrition. St. John says the county, like many other rural counties, has limited resources and credits the animal rescue groups for volunteering to help with the case.
It would bankrupt us as a county to be able to have to pay for all this stuff,
Yon. So, sa US na to, it will bankrupt the county kung yung county mismo yung magtatrabaho. Okay? Paano kaya yan dito sa Pilipinas? 'Di ba? Yung sabihin mo isang barangay na lang. 'Di ba ma-bankrupt yung barangay? I mean, we're spending so much money trying to feed just 10 dogs. Tapos we have like 10 cats na binubuhay and hindi birong pera ang ginagastos just to keep them healthy. Binibigyan namin ng vitamins. 'Di ba? And then you're rescuing this. Tapos ayun nga, let me just describe to you kung ano yung itsura, at least ng video na pinapanood natin. This is an old video, pero we're just making this an example kasi I fear na it's not gonna be too far na mangyari din ito dito sa Pilipinas. Again, buti nga may nag-aalaga, may nagpapakain. I understand. Pero that's why we're talking about this. Okay? So yun, they have this makeshift kennels. Tapos it's ground, it's not cemented, walang proper sewage system, and according to the news article na pinapanood natin, the authorities actually went there and then tried to survey it and then improve. Pero yun nga parang the rescuers, I don't think they have the funding or the money to even fix the place, and yet they're rescuing dogs. So where am I headed? This is actually meron konting tinatawag dito. Again, we'll be showing some resources na parang medyo meron disorder pag ganito yung nangyayari na parang yes, I'm rescuing pero nane-neglect naman yung dogs in the long run. Medyo may psychiatric disorder. At least yun na nabasa ko kanina. Again, we'll go through this with the program.
Here, these rescue groups, they come up here, they don't charge us a dime.
All 118 dogs were surrendered, which St. John says allows them to be immediately adopted when they are medically cleared. Robert Bradfield, First Coast News, on your side.
Take a look at these pictures.
So there you go. That was the video. Okay. And meron mga Facebook groups or mga groups na nagpapakita sa newsfeed ko. Humingi sila ng pagkain, humingi sila ng pondo. And it's, I don't know, medyo naaawa ko dun sa aso. And do I want to give money? Do we donate dog food? Pero if we also do that, it means you're also supporting this kind of racket. Meron bang audit, financial audit, yung mga perang binibigay ng mga volunteers o mga donors nasisigurado pa tayo yung mga pera, yung mga bubuting loob dyan, at meron kaunting naitatabi, or maybe you're just really making that effort to give a little bit of what you have to these shelters. Nagkakaroon ba ng follow-through? Nagiging transparent ba dun sa paggamit ng pera nyo? Katulad kami, nung nag-donate kami ng dog food doon sa may Taal, hindi ko alam kung ano nangyari. Wala naman report. Diba? So, medyo mahirap naman mag-follow up. Meron naman yung mga legit talaga, as in yung legit, as in SEC registered with permits and all. And then they have that funding. They also get foreign funding. Meron na akong kilala, hindi ko na lang papangalanan. Okay? Pero yung legit talaga. They have this board of directors, tapos meron talagang audit na nangyayari. Meron silang kennel manager who is also well-trained, is a professional who just dedicated her life para sa pag-rescue ng mga aso. Pero, here's the catch. They don't just rescue a dog off the streets, kahit saan na lang, tapos dadalhin nila doon. Kasi they understand, mawawalan din sila ng pera eventually. Diba? So, what do you think? If you're watching this live, what do you think? Mag-comment kayo. Mag-comment kayo. I want to hear your thoughts. Okay? By the way, so going on the chat box, magandang gabi po, Coach. God bless. Sabi ni Karen, si Ronald. Hi, Ronald. Magandang gabi din sa'yo. Do we have a law regarding this? Question from Ronald Del Mundo Tizon. Well, Ronald, I don't think so na meron tayong law about business permits, pero meron din tayong Animal Welfare Act. I think the thing is, if you rescue a dog, tapos, again, I'm just thinking out loud here, guys. If you rescue a dog, tapos napabayaan mo yung asong ni-rescue mo, hindi ba animal abuse din yun? Diba? And then, if you bring a dog and you hoard dogs, basically, could it be na you're also violating certain rules in parang zonal jurisdictions? I don't know. Diba? So, eto, pakita ko sa inyo yung kanina. It's very interesting na nakita ko ang article. Okay. So, according to cluttertucker.com, okay, this was written by Jennifer Hanslick. Hoarding. The tragedy of animal hoarding and how we can help eliminate it. See? Kung tutusin, doon sa article pa lang, sinasabi nila parang, how do we eliminate this? Okay? Many people have never heard of animal hoarding, and that's understandable. It is also... Okay, taka lang. It is also... Nawala ako. It is also unfortunate because many dogs, cats, and other animals die or suffer every day due to the pernicious and growing and social problem. If you are among the millions of people who have never heard of animal hoarding, consider the following facts in order to educate yourself and become part of the solution to the problem. So what is animal hoarding? Okay. Ito yun ha. When people acquire more animals than they can care for, they don't want to care for the ones they have, or otherwise neglect or abuse large numbers of animals, they are said to be engaging in the hoarding of animals. Oh, 'di ba? So kung wala kang pera para mag-alaga ng ganong karaming aso, hindi ba that's animal hoarding, and that is in itself be abusing the animal, 'di ba? So, ayan, sabi niya, help existing reputable shelters na lang. Think twice before putting up your own rescue center. Correct. I like that. Kasi meron naman mga legit na rescue centers talaga. Ito yung meron mga legit na registered, they have financial audits, you know. Okay. So, you know what? Magpangalan na lang tayo. Siyempre, nandyan yung POS. Nandyan yung Cara, though they more promote on spay and neuter. They don't really have a shelter except the Laguna Pit Bulls. Okay, they have that. And then meron pa mga ibang talagang registered and maganda yung palakad. Okay? Mas maganda siguro tutukan natin to, tulungan natin sila kasi they can't keep afloat kung walang darating na mga funding. Diba? Pero yung mga nagsusulputan lang, I don't know. Dapat siguro nga i-report nyo pa nga yun eh. Diba? So, Ronald is saying, kaya bang i-sustain ng government ang mga rescued animals? I don't think so. I don't think so. And then the Philippines, our Philippine government would probably spend more money on the humans than the dogs. Or maybe that's about right. Siguro. Pero I don't think so. Okay? Let's just call it as it is. I don't think the government can even pay for that. No? Kaya eventually then, they usually just do PTS. They put the dog to sleep. Okay? So, they would rather put the dog to sleep para masustain. Teka lang, nawala ang aking video. Okay. Alright, there you go. So, they would rather put the dog to sleep para mas mura rather than keeping the dogs. Okay? So, try natin dun sa isang website din. Okay? Kasi dinidescribe talaga kung ano yun, ano ba yun? Animal hoarding. Okay? So, in another website, okay? No. Okay. Prepare nyo na yung mga tanong nyo. If you have dog questions, by the way, we'll be answering that as we wrap up this topic. Again, we're talking about animal hoarding not because I'm an expert or know what to do, pero I'm just trying to drive discussions. Okay? So here, I'll be, from Psychiatric Times. Okay, which was published kailan to? April 1st, 2001. Okay. All right. So, sabi, over 600 animals were found in the home of Los Angeles women arrested on suspicion on animal cruelty. Some of the animals were already dead and some so ill they had to be euthanized by animal services. Okay? So, ganun kalala nangyayari to sa US. Who knows? Baka nangyayari din to. We don't know. Kasi minsan, pag hindi naman lumabas sa social media at hindi nag-viral, we don't know eh. Okay? Pero ano ba yung symptoms of animal hoarding? So, medyo, mahaba lang. Pero, we'll just try to concise it. Siguro yung first paragraph lang. While animal care specialists recognize these people are in need of psychiatric help. O yun, sinabi na, psychiatric help daw yung mga tao nag-hoard. Almost no psychiatric literature exists on this topic. The existing literature on the hoarding of animals by human beings has been written by officials of the Humane Society of the United States and Animal Shelter Operations, Lockwood and Cassidy, 1988. Only one case series appears in medical or psychological literature. Worth and Heck in 1981 interviewed multiple pet owners identified from complaint files of the New York City Department of Health and Animal Control Agency and from their own personal acquaintances. Yada, 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 yada. Pero ito nga, basically, ang symptom lang naman talaga is nagre-rescue sila ng animals. Okay? So, it makes me wonder, what can we do? Are we really helping the animals? Are we really helping the humans? Or it's just so complicated, hayaan na lang natin. Status quo. Let's not talk about it. Let's ignore the giant pink elephant in the room. Diba? So, there you go. And sabi ni Ronald Del Mundo Tizon, kaya nga po we'd rather support yung mga NGOs para maprotektahin ang mga rescued animals. Correct. Support yun na lang yung mga NGOs na legit. Kasi marami magki-claim na NGO eh. 'Di ba? And then tapos na yung election eh, 'di ba? Pero sana kung meron mga ganyan, sana tinatanong niyo yung mga tumakbo, no? Ano ba yung plans nila for animal welfare? 'Di ba? Dapat nga meron party list for animal welfare eh. No? Sino kayong tatakbo? Okay. All right. So yun, we just wanna bring out this topic para pag-usapan lang kung ano yung mga pwedeng ma-improve. Okay? So, yun. That's it. Again, I'll try to read up on this a little bit more, and then once we have enough material, maybe, just maybe, we're going to create a YouTube video specifically talking about this. So give us some time. Kanina ko lang to naisip while I was just going through Facebook thinking ano ba pag-usapan natin aside from just answering dog questions. So there you go. Animal hoarding. Kailangan natin pag-usapan 'yan. Naawa kasi ako sa mga animals eh. And then nakakainis talaga yung laging humihingi ng pondo. Alam niyo yung mga tipong we're down to our last dog food. Or hanggang mamaya na lang kakain yung mga fur babies. Teka lang, kasalanan ko pa ba? Ako pa ang may kasalanan na hindi makakain yung mga aso? Teka lang, lakas ng guilt trip ah. 'Di ba? So nakakaawa na parang, teka, pag hindi ba ako tumulong, does that make me a bad person? Na walang kakainin yung mga aso and yet nakita ko to sa social media. Yun lang. Again, very complicated. Ay, nako. Tingnan natin. May sinabi si Jez. Sabi niya, dami ko po nakikita sa dog pages na nangihiningi ng abuloy para sa rescue dogs nila kasi out of budget na lang. Pero ayaw ipaampon mga alaga. Halatang scammer. Correct. Alam niyo yung GCash? Ipopost pa nila yung mga GCash numbers nila, di ba? Tapos magse-send ng food, ng money. Teka lang. Paano natin ma-audit 'yan? 'Di ba? Tapos hindi nga lang yun sa dogs eh. Meron nga yung mga sakit ng iba-ibang tao. Kikita mo nakakaawa talaga yung tao. Yung mga photo, yung mga video. 'Di ba? Dapat minsan graphic pa, kailangan mo pang kailangan mo pang i-click para ma-view yung photo, 'di ba? O yung video kasi nakakaawa. Pero once you put that photo in the internet, it's forever. Okay? So kahit na itong video na to, I'm broadcasting this, 'di ba? Well, technically we can still delete it, 'di ba? Pero who knows kung meron ng copy si Facebook sa kanyang server, meron ng copy si YouTube sa kanyang back server. We don't know. 'Di ba? Pero lalong-lalo yung mga photo. Di ang daling i-click niyan tapos i-share. Gagamitin na ng mga scammer. Dami nga nagte-text ngayon eh. 'Di ba? Daming natatanggap na meron ka daw na panalunan, kiklik mo tong link na to, hiring manager daw sila from Facebook, from kung anong-anong mga websites, 'di ba? From Canada, from the United States, kiklik mo lang daw. Alam niyo, wag niyo kiklik 'yan. Magkakaroon ng malware yung cellphone nyo. Kahit na ano pa yan, kahit na iOS or Apple pa yan, lalong-lalo na kung Android. No? So, huwag nyo kiklik yun, guys. Ang dami ng scammer ngayon. Munti ka nga kaming ma-scam ng pagbili ng PS5 eh. Di ba? Nagtatanong ako sa Facebook Marketplace. Tapos sabi, $279.90, which is basically yung SRP. Yung announced SRP. Tapos nung tinatanong ko, sabi ko, saan yung shop nyo? I'll just pay in cash. Aba, pinapapunta ako sa SM City San Pablo. Nandito kami sa Metro Manila, di ba? Sabi ko, sige, magdadrive ako doon. Nasaan kayo dyan? Sabi niya, second floor. Nag-reply pa, second floor. Tapos, sinerch ko, teka pabiyahe ako, layo-layo. Tapos, magdadrive papunta doon para bumili ng unit. Tapos, nung chine-check na namin, nako, hindi existing yung shop. Wala sa directory ni SMCT. Diba? Tapos sabi ko, sinakyan ko, sabi ko, nandito na ako. Hindi nag-reply. Oh, scammer. So, ang dami ko nakita na scam na din. So, yung nga, munti ka na ma-scam kasi I'm very skeptical. Diba? So, yun, ang daming mga dog pages talaga na lumalabas, mga dog groups. Jeez. Okay? I don't know. Okay. Alright. Ang gagawin natin ngayon, we're just going to do second part ng ating program, which is we answer some of your questions. Actually, meron tayong mga listahan dito, no, ng mga dog questions nila. Isa sa mga questions din pala na mga tinatanong sa atin is saan bibili ng mga aso? Sasagutin natin yan. Pero, teka lang. Let's have a quick break. Yan. Alright, so again, you are listening to The Dog Behind the Human with me, your host, Dog Coach Francis. And I'm flying solo today. Tina Ryan, get back real quick. Balik ka na. We miss you. Nami-miss ka na rin nila Ronald at mga ibang listeners natin. Si Mrs. Coach, she's busy. She's so busy right now. Meron siyang special project na fina-follow up niya. And of course, it's still dog related. Okay, so this is Ask a Dog Coach. Meron mga common questions na tinatanong sa akin kasi nga ito, we were just talking a while ago about dog hoarding. Ito naman, ang tanong is, gusto talaga nilang bumili ng dog. Okay? So, saan sila bibili ng dog? Common question is, saan ako bibili ng dog? Saan ko ba nare-recommend daw na bibili ng Golden Retriever? Saan daw ako bibili? Kasi, meron ako mga content sa YouTube na medyo scammy yun dating. Okay? In-scrutinize natin yung mga nagbebenta sa pet shop. Well, ganito. Definitely do not buy from a pet store. From a pet shop. Ang importante, okay, is mabisita mo yun bahay o yung breeder sa bahay nila at makita mo yung magulang, makita mo saan natutulog. Pag hindi ka masaya doon sa nadatnan mo at parang may tinatago at ayaw nilang pahawak yung magulang ng aso, wag na kayong kumuha. Okay? Wag na kayong kumuha. Kanina pala meron akong pinuntahan na bahay. Nagpatulong yung isang friend natin kasi sabi niya, first pet namin, gusto ko nandun ka, kung pwede naman tulungan mo kami. Sige, pumunta ako. Okay? Nakita ko maganda yung bahay, maayos yung pag-aalaga doon sa aso, malinis yung mga aso. Okay? Tinanong namin kung kamusta yung ugali ng magulang. Mabait daw yung magulang. 'Di ba? Clingy. Ano ba yung aso? Samoyed yung aso. So, kampante kami. Okay? We trust and kilala ng friend ko. Personally, yung pinagbibilan niya o yung pinagkunan niya kung saan siya nagandap ng dog. So, yun tama yun. Okay? So, yun din ang kailangan yung gawin. No? Ano bang magandang aso for first-time pet parent? Well, it's up to you, really. Unang-una, alamin nyo muna kung ano yung mag-fit dun sa lifestyle nyo. Pasok ba dun sa budget nyo? Okay? Anong skill level nyo? Tapos, by the end of the day, kung ano yung mapili nyong aso. Puntahan nyo yung breeder doon sa bahay nila. Make sure na you'd be able to interact with the mom and dad. Okay? Or ma-interview nyo. Kumusta? Minsan kasi, pwede nilang sabihin na mabait naman, pero hindi naman talaga. Okay? Ayan. Yeah, sabi ni Ronald, I really miss Tina Ryan. Sige, may message natin si Tina Ryan. Tina Ryan, nasan ka ba? Yan, busy siya. Okay? So, alam nyo, kikwento ko lang sa inyo, meron pa, siguro 10 years ago, kumain kami sa isang fast food sa bandang Rotonda sa may Manila. Yung Rotonda, Welcome Rotonda. Yun, Welcome Rotonda. So just in case you don't know, you're not from Manila. Yun dun sa Welcome Rotonda kasi that separates Metro Manila and Quezon City. Yun yung boundary. Okay? Mayroong mga fast food restaurant doon. And me and Mrs. Coach were eating in a restaurant, I think, along Welcome Rotonda. Tapos meron nakita. Alam niyo yun, parang nagkakaabutan. Hindi naman yung pera pero nakita ko, nagkakaabutan ng mga aso. Tapos tinitingnan ko yung profile ng lalaki. I'm not being judgmental or anything. Sabi ko, teka, breeder ata to, mukhang breeder. Tapos yung dalawang pinagabutan ng puppy, excited sila. Siyempre, binuhat nila yung puppy. Tapos, they're okay. Tapos pinasok na ulit sa crate. Sakto, palabas na kami noon. So, sabi ko, excuse me, binili niyo yung aso? Yes. Nag-meet up kayo? Yes, meet up. Okay. Hinayaan ko na lang. Diba? Pero, yun nangyaring ganun, kadalasan kasi, ganun yung scam. Okay? Kung hindi man scam yun, meet up daw talaga eh. Sinabi naman nila meet up. Okay? Nabili lang. I think natanong ko pa ata noon parang, online ata nila binili, tapos nag-meet up na lang. Yun, mga red flag yun. Diba? Hindi nyo makikita yung magulang. Magugulat na lang kayo. Ito pa yung chow chow yun Chow chow na puppy. So, super cute talaga. So, I don't know. Diba? There's a lot of stuff I don't know. Hindi ako magmamagaling. Hindi ko sasabihin sa inyo marunong ako. Okay? Pero, I'm a skeptic, as you would say. I just ask a lot of questions. Okay? Hindi rin ako magmamagaling. Eventually kasi, pag sinabi natin marunong ako talaga, and absolute, mali. I'm trying to stay away from what we call a Dunning-Kruger. Okay? So, alam niyo ba yung Dunning-Kruger? Since banggit natin, I want to share that before we actually end the show. Okay. So, Dunning-Kruger. Google nga natin si Dunning-Kruger. Okay. Okay. Yan. Iniiwasan ko to kasi if you're familiar with this, you would know. Okay? So, Dunning-Kruger is a cognitive bias whereby people with low ability at a task overestimate their ability. Some researchers also include in their definition the opposite effect of high performers, their tendency to underestimate their skills. So, ayan, ito yun parang picture ng Dunning-Kruger. Okay? So, parang kung competent ka, marami kang knowledge, minsan yun, confidence mo lalo nga bumababa o kaya naman yung ignorance, sobrang taas naman ng confidence mo. So, tama lang. Kaya nga, ang ginagawa natin is we ask a lot of questions kasi gusto natin matuto. So, kayo din, if you want to learn more, keep asking questions. Okay? And if you want to know and you want to pick my brains out, please ask questions. I think yun yung pinaka-importante. We should not stop asking questions. So katulad ng mga topic na binroute out natin ngayon for this podcast. All right. So that's it. I will see you again next episode. So yung mga gustong magtanong or baka naman i-share nyo itong video natin or yung podcast natin para sa mga ibang tao na gusto matuto. Okay. And just smash the like button. It helps out the algorithm para mas lumaki ang masakop natin sa viewership natin and listenership. So, and we really appreciate guys yung mga tumatambay sa atin tuwing Sabado. So maraming salamat. Till next time, this is Dog Coach Francis. Keep healthy, keep safe, and don't forget to pet your dog. All right, bye.
My little dog is my constant companion. She skips and jumps when I come home. My little dog is an angel sent from heaven. She comes running down the mountain next to me.